Ow! Ryan, I told you to move the giant pile of books. Ryan?
I'm in the book fortress I built.
How did you build a book fortress that tall?
I used knowledge.
Got it. Can you come down from there? I know you're excited for National Read a Book Day, but we've got to start the show.
All right, I've got 2 hardcovers, and I'll just use them to surf my way down. Here we go!
Rye? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm Ryan Willard.
And I'm Pamela Kirkland. It's Thursday, September 5th.
This is 10 Things You Need to Know.
10,
9,
8,
7, 6,
5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
National Read a Book Day is tomorrow, September 6th. The day started in the early 2000s and is a day to grab a good book and get reading. We wanted some book recommendations for the day, and some awesome tenors understood the assignment. Throughout the episode today, you'll hear some great book recs from some of our tenors. Here's a couple to start us off.
Hi, my name is Jackson and I am 9 years old, and for National Read a Book Day, I would like to recommend to you Spy School by Stuart Gibbs. It is really cool. I love it. You will love it too. You're always trying to figure out what's happening next. Someone's trying to get information off of him. Someone is trying to destroy the school. It's crazy. You're gonna love it.
Hi, I'm Hadley. I'm 10 years old, and for National Read a Book Day, I recommend Valentina Salazar is Not a Monster Hunter by Zoraida Cordova because it's a very entertaining book to read. It'll keep you on your toes about what's happening next. It has a lot of action in it, and it's very appropriate for school. This is why I recommend this book for National Read a Book Day.
Thank you so much, tenors. Those were awesome recommendations for National Read a Book Day. Now on to a very unique baseball game. An MLB player made history after playing a game for both teams. Danny Jansen was a member of the Toronto Blue Jays and was in the middle of an at-bat on June 26th against the Red Sox when the game was suspended because of weather. In the 2 months it took for the game to resume, Jansen was traded to the Red Sox and became a Red Sox player. When they were able to replay the game, Jansen was up at bat as a Red Sox player, making him the only player to play for 2 different teams in the same game.
Amazing!
Toronto ended up winning the game, but I guess it's just cool that Jansen can say either way he played for the winning team. Talk about covering your bases.
Speaking of amazing athletes, a 12-year-old runner is attempting to break a world record. Gabriel Abbott is going for the Guinness World Record for the youngest person to compete in a 100-mile trail race taking place tomorrow on September 6th. To do this, he'll need to run 100 miles in under 30 hours.
A 100-mile race? The only way you could get me to run a 100-mile race is if you told me there was a lifetime supply of pizza and video games at the end.
100 miles is about the distance between New York City and Philadelphia and would take almost 2 hours to drive in a car. So far, the youngest people to do this were 13 years old, but Abbott has his eye on the prize, running about 13 miles a day to prepare for the big day. He said his biggest inspiration is his dad, who started running ultramarathons a few years ago. An ultramarathon is a foot race longer than the traditional marathon length of 26.2 miles. Gabriel's big race is called Run Woodstock and starts September 6th. That's tomorrow. Go, Gabriel.
Let's go.
In another big race that more likely ended in a big stomach ache, competitive eater Joey Chestnut faced off against the legendary Takeru Kobayashi in the Chestnut versus Kobayashi unfinished beef contest.
Get your hot dogs here.
The eating battle aired live on Netflix, and Chestnut won by eating a record 83 hot dogs and buns.
Holy cow! And the fans are giving him a standing ovation.
He not only beat Kobayashi, but also beat his own personal record.
That's a lot of hot dogs. Let's turn now to a big win for the Indigenous communities on the Oregon-California border. Workers demolished the last of 4 dams on the Klamath River. The tribal nations in the area have been fighting for years for the dams to be removed and to restore the river back to its original state. This now allows the salmon populations, which are a sacred species to the Yurok tribe, to swim freely in the river and across its connected waterways.
I love thinking of those happy salmon. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, are we going to talk about games or changing the world?
Maybe both? Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Max and I am 7 years old, and for National Read a Book Day, I think you should read Cat Kid Comic Club Influencers. It is by Dave Pilkey, and it is really funny, and I think you'd enjoy reading it. And there's this really funny comic in it called Chubb's Big Spider Butt. You're gonna love it.
Hi, this is Callie. I'm 8 years old, and for National Read a Book Day, I recommend The Babysitter's Club by Gail Galligan. I like this book because it's funny, and if you have nothing to do or you're in the car for a long time or something, this is good for that. And there's a lot of books in the series, and I like graphic novels, and I like babysitting or graphic novels about babysitting, and that's what this is.
Hi, this is Everett. I'm 11 years old, and for National Read a Book Day, I recommend Wings of Fire, The Dragonaut Prophecy by 2T Sutherland. I like this book because it has a very engaging story and is very interesting. It's about 5 dragons who are stolen as eggs and have to fulfill a major prophecy. It has lots of good character building, and I really enjoy the book. For National Read a Book Day, I hope you like it too.
Thank you so much, Tenors, for your recommendations. If you leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and tell us what you read for National Read a Book Day, we might just give you some 10 News snaps. Now, back to the show.
Pamela was right when she said we would talk about video games and changing the world. GG's. Good games. Comic Relief US launched a new Roblox game to help children build community both virtually and in real life. Kids Relief's second annual Game to Change the World campaign features a magical new Roblox world, an exclusive virtual concert, and a partner you may have heard of, a little thing called Nickelodeon. Their goal is to instill empathy and raise money through a scavenger hunt that spans across realms like SpongeBob and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The money from the in-game purchases will be donated. This campaign will lead a weekend music festival on Roblox starting September 13th. It'll feature Imagine Dragons and include virtual acts from Conan Gray, Poppy, and Alexander Stewart. That is some serious star power.
Beetlejuice.
Stop. You can't say Beetle, a third time, or he'll appear.
Ryan, that is just part of the movie, but if I say it a third time, the movie will be here. Yes, Beetlejuice, the 1988 film from Tim Burton and one of Cap's favorite movies, is back with a sequel called Beetlejuice. And this time, Jenna Ortega from Wednesday is part of the cast. The sequel will hit theaters on September 6th.
Wait, September 6th is the Beetlejuice premiere and the beginning of Gabriel's 100-mile race and National Read a Book Day, and it's a Friday! Best day ever. In more good news, wildlife officials in Missouri breathed a sigh of relief last month after discovering that the bald eagle they found wasn't actually injured as they first thought. As it turns out, the eagle who was found unable to fly turned out to be healthy, just too fat to fly after a big meal. The eagle was taken for x-rays that revealed no injuries, but revealed that the bird had recently consumed a whole raccoon.
Get in my belly!
Once the bird did enough digesting, it was able to fly away to freedom.
Raccoons are really not my cup of tea, but have you ever taken a bite of a donut and thought, I wish this tasted like Dr. Pepper?
Literally every single day. That's my favorite soda, and you know how I feel about donuts.
Well, the folks at Krispy Kreme decided that needed to happen for football season. They've partnered with Dr. Pepper for a limited release of flavored donuts called the Dr. Pepper and Krispy Kreme Kickoff Collection.
Sweet fancy Moses! Are they going to be called Dr. Donut Peppers?
The available flavors are the Dr. Pepper Kickoff Donut, the Buttercream Goals Donut, and Cream-Filled Football Donut.
Wow, the football season just got so much more delicious. While I figure out how to get those donuts, let's go to Owen for some trivia time and the last thing you need to know.
What is going on here?
Trivia on the 10.
The world's oldest man celebrated a big birthday last week. But how old is the world's oldest man? A, 119 years old, B, 123 years old, or C, 112 years old. Alright, tenors, did you guess it? The answer is C, 112 years old. John Alfred Tenniswood was recently recognized by the Guinness World Records as the world's oldest man and celebrated his 112th birthday on August 26.
112 birthdays? That's 112 pieces of birthday cake. Being 112 years old means that John was born in the same year that the Titanic sank. It's also the year that Arizona became the 48th U.S. state. But while John is the oldest living man, he's still a couple years younger than Japan's Tomiko Ituka, the oldest living woman and person at 116 years old.
And that was 10 things you need to know.
That was so fun, but I do want to go back into my book fortress. Do you want to join me?
Sure, I'll meet you on the 5th floor.
Great, you take the nonfiction staircase and I'll climb the fiction wall. Oh! We should also give 10 new snaps to one of our listeners.
But before we do, here's a quick note for the grown-ups.
Hello, 10 News parents. Since you listen to the 10 News, I know you have some smart cookies at home. Well, today, I'm going to tell you about a great offering to complement their learning. iExcel Learning is an online learning program that enriches your homeschool curriculum. It offers practice in math, English language arts, science, and social studies while adapting to each child, meeting them where they are. Plus, iExcel encourages students to be curious and empowers them to choose how to learn. With its user-friendly organization by grade, subject, and topic, iExcel saves you precious time by making it simple to find the right activities for each lesson. iExcel provides instant feedback and progress reports, empowering you to track your child's development and promptly address their learning needs. It's personalized learning at its best. Make an impact on your child's learning and get iExcel now. And 10 News listeners can get an exclusive 20% off iExcel membership when they sign up today at www.iexcel.com/TEN. Visit www.iexcel.com/TEN to get the most effective learning program out there at the best price.
Customers are rushing to your store. Do you have a point of sale system you can trust? You need Shopify for retail. With Shopify, you get a powerhouse selling partner that effortlessly unites your in-person and online sales into one source of truth. Track every sale across your business in one place and know exactly what's in stock. Connect with customers in-line and online. Shopify helps you drive store traffic with plug-and-play tools built for marketing campaigns from TikTok to Instagram and beyond. Shopify's sleek, reliable POS hardware takes every major payment method and looks fabulous at the same time. Do retail right with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/lifestyle, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/lifestyle to take your retail business to the next level today.
It's time for 10 News Snaps.
A tenor named Lucky Deer 123 said, "I love this podcast. You are doing great. Thank you, Lucky Deer 123. We hope you are having a great and lucky day."
Thank you, Lucky Deer 1234. We appreciate the kind words and encouragement because we are just getting started with Season 5. And FYI, 10 Things You Need to Know drops on Thursdays, and our deep dive episodes drop once a month. If you want some bonus content, you can join the Tenors Club on our website. And to our grown-ups, if you want to help support the 10 News, you can make a tax-deductible donation at the link in our show notes. The whole team thanks you for your support.
The 10 News is a co-production of Small But Mighty Media and Next Chapter Podcasts and part of the Airwave Podcast Network.
The 10 News creative team is reading like it's going out of style, even though reading is never going out of style, and includes Tracy Crooks, Adam the Great Bambino Bernard, Kyle Murdoch, Heba Gouda, and Carson Potter. Big thanks to Owen for contributing to this episode.
Our production director is Jeremiah Tittle, and our executive producers are Donald Albright and show creator Tracy Leeds Kaplan. I'm Pamela Kirkland.
And I'm Ryan Willard. Thanks for listening to the 10 News.
Hi, friends. Are you looking for a new podcast? Maybe something you can share with your littles? Something that has some storytelling in it? Well, then look no further. We have Storytime with Philip and Mommy, where my son and I sit and discuss all the great books that you might love while we read them. So, Little Golden Books, Berenstain Bears, and even the new classics like Bluey. We sit down, we read, we discuss, and we have so much fun doing it. Come and join us. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Have you ever wondered who the Mary was from Bloody Mary? If the Loch Ness Monster was real, or if Ouija boards actually worked? On each episode of the family-friendly Unspookable, we look at the histories and mysteries behind your favorite scary stories, myths, and urban legends to get the real stories behind the scares. Want to solve